Okay, folks, this is going to be a quick little tour, unboxing and demo of the new Noco Boost HD GB70 battery jumper. It's a 12 volt, 2000 amp. Has several different features to it. It's rated for 8.0 liter gas engines and 6.0 liter diesel engines. So this one is got the power to do a diesel as well. And it's also got a few little accessories where you can charge your smartphone or any such thing, tire pumps, inverters. You can power those items off of the battery bank in this charger as well. So overall, packaging's really nice. It's pretty solid, pretty stout packaging. Everything is rock solid in there. Nothing wobbling around. Now I have already opened this and gone through it myself, but I decided I'd go ahead and do a little unboxing tour for y'all so you know what to expect and how to use it, maybe save you a little time. So it's got several sections of foam padding and whatnot, keep everything nice and secure while it was in the box. So right off the top, there's your battery booster. Size wise, as you can see, size of my hand. I mean, it's got a little weight to it, but it's not very big, you know, as you see. It's got the little ports down at the end. We'll get to that stuff later. So continuing on to the packaging, you get the book. It's pretty thick. Don't let it freak you out though. There's only like 15 pages or so in each language. So, I mean, there's just a bunch of different languages in this book. So don't let it freak you out. You got several charging adapters here and a handy little nylon carry sack for it. That's really the only downside to this that I really have. Noco is a very good brand. They have high quality products. I have several other things, including battery chargers for my boat that are Noco as well. Personally, I think this is kind of cheesy and below them. I think I would have kind of expected maybe some kind of little hard case to put this thing in to keep it safe when it's in storage. But hey, small thing, I guess. I'll go probably down to Harbor Freight or something, get a nice little hard case just to put it in and keep it from getting jacked up. So, the adapters. This thing actually charges using a USB cable, as you can see. So, you could plug it into any USB port, whether it be on your laptop or your phone charger, blocks, whatnot. Whatever is a USB, as long as it's USB, it can charge your booster here. Comes with both a male and female 12 volt vehicle adapter. So if you want to charge this thing, if you keep it stored in your car or whatnot, and you recognize it's getting low, you could use that plug here, plug it into this, and plug it into your cigarette lighter, and it will charge your booster. And the other way around, it's got a female adapter. Use the same cord here, plug this in, but you could then use it as a 12 volt out. So if you had something that you needed to run that runs off of cigarette plugs, then you could essentially charge it or run it off of your battery bank here with using that adapter. So that's kind of handy. So you don't have to buy anything extra to be able to make use of those features. So at the end of the booster, you got the two ports, and they're clearly labeled. Let's see if we get in there. It's out and in. So you got a USB out and a 12 volt out port, and then you got the same on the inside. So you got an in 12 volt or USB. So you get your USB port, and it'll charge, or the out is anything that's USB as well. So but anyway, and then you got the 12.2 over there. Those two inner ones is this wire. So it's just a matter of flipping it backwards. So, and you can't mess it up. They're specific. So if you're running power out, you would plug that one in, and then that goes to the female adapter to be able to power something on the outside. And then vice versa, you turn it the other way to charge it on the inside using the cigarette plug. So that's that. The cable's not super long. Part of me would like them to be a little longer, but at the same time, I'd probably gripe if they were longer too, because then they'd probably just get in the way, hanging and everything else. So I'm just going to leave it be that it's good how it is. So, all right, now on to probably what you're searching for is how to use this thing. All right, very, very simple. It is a smart charger, so it will diagnose everything for you automatically and set itself up for success. So if you got a dead battery, you walk out to your car, you try start, it won't start. All you do, simply pop the hood, put the negative on the negative, positive on positive, walk over to your booster, hit the on switch. It'll blink once or twice, and then it will go to a solid. Well, depending. So it'll blink once or twice, and then it will either continue blinking, which is telling you that it is recognizing that you have hooked it up to the battery, or it'll go solid like this, telling you it's not recognizing any battery being connected, which right now it's not hooked up to a battery, so therefore it recognizes no battery. The difference in that is 2 volts. So if your battery is completely dead, 0 volts on it, it's going to show up like this. If your battery has a little bit of power in it, is at least 2 volts of power, then these lights would be blinking right now instead of being solid. So if they're blinking after you've hooked it up and they're blinking, you're good to go. It will kick on automatically, and then you walk over and simply turn your key and it should start right up. Now we'll continue on with this. So simulating that I have it hooked up to a battery right now. It is solid. Oh, let me back up. So this does have a few safety features in it, like reverse cable acknowledgement, stuff like that. So if you hook up the cables wrong or whatnot, it will let you know, and it'll start blinking this little hazard light right there. That being said, if you see that, check your wiring, see what the deal is. Something's not right, and then correct it. So you flip it back, put them on the right terminal, that light should go away. That is one of the safety features in this unit. So, all right, so going back, your battery is completely dead, 0 volts on it, which is a problem I've had before with batteries being completely dead. You try to hook them up to a charger and the charger won't even charge it because it's not recognizing a battery. Always drives me crazy to get that resolved and getting that battery recharged. But anyway, this thing's got some neat features to it. So one of the features that it has is the manual override, which is this button right here. So again, pretending my battery is hooked up, but it is completely dead. Hence it's saying, I'm not seeing a battery. It's not blinking. All you got to do is hook it up to the proper terminals, making sure you do the terminals correctly this time. The manual override bypasses all the safety features. So you want to make sure the red's on positive, black's on negative before you do this. So once you've got them hooked up correctly, you simply hold that down for 3 seconds. You'll hear a click. That light starts blinking. That's telling you that your positive terminal here is now hot. It is automatically sending electricity through to it. So at this point, if you were to touch that to a ground or tap this to that, you're going to get sparks. Okay, so it is hot right now. So right now it's running, it's sending voltage. You walk over to your car, turn the key, fires right up. Once you're done, your car's running, you walk back over here, press that again, it'll turn back off, no more power going to this, and then you'll see what your voltage is left on your battery booster here, which should stay. You should get quite a few jumps before your power drops on this. But anyway, so you just hit that to turn it back off, and that's re-engages all the safety features and everything else in it. Again, this is only for a manual jump. If your car has any power to it, this is not going to be a factor for you. You're just going to hook up the terminals, go turn your key. You won't have to set anything else. Don't have to push no buttons. Just power button, hook up, turn key. One extra little feature it does have a flashlight at the end. It runs off its own internal battery, of course. It's got a few different settings. So you got your bright, a dim, a blink. I think that's SOS. That's what that is. So you got 3 dims, 2 blinking, 1 fast blink, and then off. So turn it off. One other thing they talk about in the book is when you first get this, it will have a little bit of charge in it. It is a lithium battery though, so you should not really get out and play with this until you've let it get a full charge. So fight the urge, hook it up to the charger, let it charge that lithium battery up completely, get a full voltage before you start putting a load on this. They say it damages the batteries. I don't know. I'll be honest. I've done it in the past. I've never really noticed that being a problem, but all the companies say it. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that it does put some unnecessary wear and tear on the battery. But anyway, so when you do plug it into charge, wherever your voltage is, that bar will start. So you see it's broken up into 4 segments, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100% charge. So even when you turn it on, like right now, it's got a full charge on it. So all the lights are lit. But if it was only a half battery, then only the first 2 would be lit up and these 2 would not. They'd be dark. And then when you plug it in and it starts charging, it'll start blinking whichever phase it's in. So if it was dead at 25% battery, the 25 would be blinking for a while, hour, 2 hours, then the next one would start blinking, and so on until it was fully charged. But anyway, so that's about it. Very simple unit to use, and very conveniently small packaging. I like it. It's easy. You could just throw under the seat. I've also thought about running some wiring and just hooking up these cables, and then adding a little cigarette plug underneath my seat so it can just sit plugged in underneath the seat all the time. I don't know. I'm running a few ideas on that. But anyway, very simple, convenient, small package. And like I said, you got the little carry bag too. You can throw everything in so you don't lose the charger cables or whatnot. All right, that's it. That's the Noco Boost HD GB70 12 volt 200 amp battery jumper. Thanks for viewing.